Gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Running on 1st down is Sanders, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage before he's taken down. A loss of 1. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But we always talk about how you got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
The guy on the route that I got him on. Why not, though?
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got him both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. That one goes for 24 yards. Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Huh? King.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goedert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They go play action with Hurts. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Throw right side, caught by Goedert, the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles! And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Showing on what?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to
Talking
go
about
look
some
at the
damn
tablet
whoever
and
the
see what you
Browns
did on
is
the
making
last
the
drive.
AFC look
When you
smooth.
scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
What he said that? What he said that? What is it, bro?
In the group missile.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Bro, do we got what's calling on?
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
I don't know if it's on or not. I ain't paid no attention, be honest.
I'm trying to see why this mug keep on doing it.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. He's airing it out for Sanu. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. This one out quickly to Watkins. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
I knew you were going to go with the tight end.
Work it inside the 10
I
to
was
the
ready
7.
for whoever got in there here.
Yeah, but you went just a little far as I need you to go.
And he'll be
So I
brought
got to throw
down
it
right on the
behind.
edge of the goal line at about the 1
Let's see if you
yard
have a
line.
little bit of BT.
That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders taking it in from a yard out.
See what I'm saying?
The Eagles have taken the lead.
That's the way that made me just want to snatch your
This
head
time,
off.
the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
I thought you was cheese still. What do you mean?
He trying to be funny, though.
He thought I was cheat.
Now after the touchdown, here's
Aaron.
Elliott on to kick it away. Oh,
Man,
mistake there. Kickoff
I
out
want
of
to
bounds.
see D3 in person,
And that
bro.
drives coaches insane, doesn't it?
I
When they see
really
that
do.
happen,
I
it
want to
just,
see what
just
he's
doesn't
about.
feel right, does
That
it?
nigga
Plus, you're
gets on
giving
my
up yardage.
nerves. Punch your damn lights out. Nigga cap too much. I would not.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners
Stop
up here
taking that
1st and
shit.
10 at the
I
40.
did ass, man.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo steps away. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Alex Singleton tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Here comes Rager. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 18 more yards there and another first down. On first down, Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Gold to add the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. first half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And this one is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. Play action. Here's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. These passes are intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Williams. And into the end zone. Pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Gutton and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Jared.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Getting this out to the flat.
Which one's pretty favorite kid?
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know it was a game.
Give him over there.
But you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of the play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling.
Ball so hard.
Game.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Now the pressure comes and goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
You know, we was playing our game yesterday, and I streamed it. He started texting in the second quarter talking about he's got to go back to work. So we hurried the game up. So I just fucking threw my whole game plan away and lost it in the second half.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this returnable for Rager.
I'm going to play each other again.
Yeah, we play each other next week. Nah, you know, I'm going to be a Brian and Cooper punk ass. Fuck that nigga.
1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I want to endorse it.
And last time, decent field position.
I'm really like that. Fuck that nigga.
But they can't
beat the fuck out of him.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better.
I'll go to LA. It ain't shit. I'll make the flag. This shit ain't nothing. I beat your goddamn man, fly back to the house. Ain't nothing.
Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Man, I was about a minute away from buying that new
on 1st and 10,
Battlefield game.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Boy, I'm gonna kick that nigga, boy.
Devontae Smith,
there you go.
51 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Hurts will throw.
Damn, man, I can't fucking get that nigga to come back to me. Brian said, what's the nigga name? He's gonna kick that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Damn,
and he stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
21.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroon. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Sanders. And he'll get this down into the 18. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one. It's down he goes. To throw. Open man is Kroon, the tight end.
I don't know if I like the way this new Captain thing is.
It's a little different.
I've been doing an offline reading to see how everything was. It's not that bad, but
it's a little different, you know.
It gives you more information on the play.
That's going to wind up incomplete. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Yeah, cover 2. Okay. Cover 2, let me see. Okay, alright, okay.
Jalen Hurts
keeping it at
7 yards out. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2.
He blitzing now, He blitzing.
Fucking running back.
Fuck, I missed it there.
Trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. Then you get it done, Marvin.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Brian's league on event for win tomorrow.
Yeah, you know.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 3rd quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Play action, Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
Did he kick him?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go
for it. I told him to let a little punk ass stay. If you finna kick him, though, get his ass up out of here. Fuck that nigga.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I ain't gotta be friends with the nigga. Fuck him.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this in.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter of play. The Eagles on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point.
Jay, man, you watching this movie?
17. And that is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. And a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple. Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Oh, you took so long.
That's Samuel, caught left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Garoppolo. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And he's got some space here. And down to the 11.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh,
and it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the
Jay,
20.
you ain't even watching the movie.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if
you're not even watching the movie.
Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game. probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been having to get my damn defensive players. I was fucking keep props and everything on defense or offense. Get our defensive breakout players.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Hurts sets up to throw it. Left side here to Sanders. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Like that game, I had to keep the Saints under 100 yards passing DB.
Oh, yeah.
To get a damn superstar X factor. I had to keep them. I just G clock the whole game.
You know what? That ain't a bad idea.
I didn't do nothing but runs and short passes the whole game.
That ain't a bad idea.
It was the lowest scoring of the game. I won 10-7. That haven't worked.
But a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception,
have you done your homework, China?
Coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
What is it?
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Give me the red cherry. Well?
Mm-hmm.
Does blue?
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
I know because you got pointing in your hand.
22 yards. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. It's a run with Mostert. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Wait, this could be
With 3 games.
Taken at the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because this amount of time
I don't know which one it is.
gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Skate over there and get that.
Back to throw. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That swung out wide to Sanders. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
What else, Sean? What's up with you, man?
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense came together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebacker, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one.